Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sierra for those who don't know me. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a hair care video. I posted probably about like a month and a half ago on my Instagram a before and after picture, and my hair was probably like to here, I would say. And then I showed the after picture and it was to the middle of my back. So I got a lot of questions on things like what do I do, what products do I use, all that good stuff to get it to grow. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to go into everything that I do, from vitamins to eating to the hair care products to all that. So before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe where you can get more beauty videos, hair care videos, and fashion. My list ready. I didn't want to miss anything. But before we get into that, I wanted to just give you guys like a little background information about my hair. My hair has never been like past here, like past the shoulders, past the collarbone area. So when I posted the before and after picture, it was pretty major, I would say, because like for the longest time, I've never had hair past like my shoulders. So this was big for me. And I know like in high school, my hair was healthy, but I was doing like the bare minimum. For the most part, I would say I didn't have like super damaged hair. It's not like I was straightening my hair that much where I had like heat damage, never had that. I would just say that, you know, everybody's hair grows differently. And I know for me, I don't know who else is like this, where my hair is longer on the sides, but in the back it's tricky. I don't know what it is about that, but I used to hate it and I was so insecure about it. But let me tell you, everything that I do in here, it fixed it. And now that I am taking like much better care of my hair, we're seeing a difference. We're growing. We're getting the inches. We're seeing the length. I've done like 4 different colors. I had red, I had burgundy, blonde, black. And my hair, for the most part, like it didn't really get damaged from that. But what I will say is when I went blonde, that's where I really saw the damage in the breakage. Let's just say it wasn't for me. My hair didn't react that well to it. So that is why I ended up having to cut my hair to my shoulders. I cut off all the, you know, the dead ends, breakage. And I was like, okay, I just want to start over. I'm not going to color my hair. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm going to really just nurture my hair so I can get it back to how it was. And I guess you could say better than how it was. So yeah, that is pretty much a background of my hair. Let's get into the notes. All right, guys, so the first thing that I have on my list, which I know you guys have heard a million times because I've heard it a million times, is literally drinking water. I can go like all day without drinking anything, which is not good. I've worked on it and it has changed. I have to force myself to, you know, drink water, but let me tell you, it has changed a lot. I'm not even just like saying it just to say it. Like, I have this here. My Hydro Peak, not my Hydro Flask, I got the knockoff, okay? But I got it from Tj Maxx. It was like $12. So this is 32 ounces and I just fill it up twice a day. There's my gallon, and I fill it up at least twice a day. And that is really, really good for your hair. I cannot stress that enough. Like water, water, water. Secondly is I take my vitamins. Got to take your vitamins. I'm young, so I didn't really I took like kid multivitamins when I was younger, but you know, the older that I got, I didn't take it. And then I had to go to the doctors for something, and I had to get some testing done. And that was kind of like a life change for me. And I was like, okay, I need to start taking my vitamins. Little did I know, you know, I was taking my vitamins for one thing and it ended up benefiting me over here as well, dealing with my hair. 2 that I would recommend is definitely got to take vitamin D. Vitamin D is so good for your hair. And also just taking a multivitamin, because it has other things in it that play a role in helping your hair and just keeping you healthy. Diet has been a big one for me. I like my carbs. I like my sweets. I like my desserts. So I'm a foodie. I had to change. Unfortunately, I had to change. But, you know, it's pros and cons with it. Two of the big things that I would say that you need to have in your diet is vegetables and protein. And when I say vegetables, I'm meaning your green vegetables, your leafy vegetables. That is very, very important when it comes to your hair and your hair growth. And then when it comes to the protein, is a lot of people think red meat for protein. No. I mean, yes, red meat for protein, but I mean, not too much because it's not healthy for you. But when I'm talking about protein, I'm speaking on beans and nuts. Almonds are good. Any kind of bean is good. I know for me, I am not a bean person at all. I like hate beans. I don't like them. Like the only beans that I will eat are oh my God, I can't even think of the name. Okay, I can't think of the name, but I will insert it here. So yeah, beans are really, really important. Your greens, your nuts, that is really big in your diet pertaining to your hair. Okay guys, so now we can get to the good stuff. I know you're like, when are we gonna get into the products and stuff? So now we are, okay? So the first one on my list is actually, I don't have it with me, I've used it all, because it's just that good. But it is called Thick, and it is actually a brand that my neighbor, good family friend of ours, created. Her name is Kathy, and let me tell you, her line, amazing. I mean, literally like hair crack. It is so good. It was so fast, and it helped my hair to grow so much. That was probably like the first thing that I started with before I really got into doing deep conditioners. That was what I was using, and it worked so well. I did this once a week. I would just put it on the tips of my fingers and part my hair, and I would just massage it into my scalp for probably like 10 minutes. They say that you should massage your scalp with oil, or you don't have to use oil, but just massaging your scalp like for 10 minutes every day helps your hair to grow. I didn't even know that. My mom actually told me that, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me start doing this. I was like, anything to get my hair to grow, I'm doing it. The second thing that I use, that I do weekly, are deep conditioners and hair masks. That has helped tremendously. Doing the hair mask helps to moisturize your hair and just keep it nice and oily and bouncy and shiny and healthy. And I saw a huge difference with that as well. I still use that to this day. I did one like this is like day 4 hair, so I did it 4 days ago. And I love my deep conditioners. I do them religiously. And the first one is by Shea Moisture, and it is called the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, the Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask. And it has shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar in it. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and you can get this anywhere: Target, Walmart, the grocery store, Walgreens, anywhere. This is really, really popular. This one is probably like my ride or die one. I have been using that one the longest. I love it. Now, it does have like a weird smell to it, but it works. So I still use it. I do it once a week. I part it, put it on, then I put my hair in 2 braids, and then I go about my day. You can put like a plastic bag or whatever, like something on your head to keep the heat in. That helps as well. So the second one that I use is fairly new, and I've had it for probably like a month now. It's called Keratin. It's by Nuvitin. It's for weak and color treated hair. This is what it looks like. This right here is so good. Keratin is like amazing for your hair. This is what they put in different hair growth products, as well as hair vitamins, the hair gummies and all that stuff that make your hair grow. I have a second one by Shea Moisture, and it is 100% virgin coconut oil, and it's called the Rehydration Treatment Mask. And this one's good as well. I like to use different masks because they bring different things to the table. So that's why I use different hair mask and deep conditioners, because I like to rotate them out because each one benefits my hair and helps. So the last one that I use is actually by Curl Theory. This is at Target as well. And I actually heard of it from my grandpa. He went to college with the founder's grandfather. So yeah, that's how I heard about it. It is called the Super Deep Conditioner. This is really good. It's literally almost empty. as you can see. So like I said, again, I rotate through all of these. Now, you don't have to get like a bunch of different conditioners. Get one that works for you. I know for me, I love to try different hair products out, different deep conditioners, Masque, all that stuff, because different ones, like I said, do different things for your hair. So the next thing that I do for my hair that I also do weekly is hot oil treatments. So I'm sure you guys have heard of hot oil treatments. And I just use this guy right here. Now, guys, don't laugh at me because it's huge. I know that. What I do with this is I do it once a week. I put it in like a mug. I warm it up and then I just put it on my hair. Now, this is different than what I do with my deep conditioners. I don't keep this in for a day. I don't keep it in too long. I'll put it in for 30 minutes, put my hair in a bun, put a plastic bag on top, let it sit, do a couple things, and then I rinse it out. Now, if your hair is super, super dry and damaged, yes, you can keep it on longer. That's fine. Your hair needs the nutrients and the moisture and the oils. That's really good for your hair. Now, my hair isn't super oily. It's not too dry. It's not too oily. It's in the middle. But I don't keep it on for a long time because my hair holds a lot of oil. I have very sensitive skin and I will break out in this area, my shoulders and my face, if I'm super, super oily. So that's why I don't keep it on that long. Also, if you have super oily hair, I probably wouldn't recommend to do a hot oil treatment and a deep conditioner or a hair mask. I would just stick with the hair mask or the deep conditioner, not the oil. Because if you're already producing a lot of oil, why would you need to put more on your hair? So that's that. So the last thing that I do for my hair are rice water rinses. And I actually heard of it through my friend Kathy, the one who makes Thick, the hair product. And she was like, you have to try the rice water. And I was like, okay, let me look it up. Let me watch on YouTube how to do it. And you know, when you see things on YouTube or on the internet and you know, sometimes it's like, well, is it really working? You know? So I was like, okay, let me just try it. Let me see, because it's not going to hurt me. And I tried it and I was like, oh my God. This is it. This is it. Rice water works so good for your hair. Like, oh my gosh. It made my hair shinier. It made it thicker. Made it bouncy. It was really, really good. When I was doing it, I did it like once or twice a month. What I did for the rice water rinses is I would take like a cup of water, cup of rice, put them both in a bowl, and then I would let it sit for like a day. I would do this the day before I'm gonna do the water rinse. Let it ferment and then drain the rice out. And then I put it in my spray bottle. This is my spray bottle that I use. I got it off of Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. I would fill the rice water up in that. And then I just spray my hair completely, drench it, put it in a bun, put a plastic bag on top. Let me tell you guys, the products, yes, the products work, but I can't emphasize enough how important it is that you make sure that you put good things into your body. The water, the vitamins, the vegetables, and the protein, that helped the most. That's where I saw the most change, I would say, because I wasn't doing that. And even when I wasn't using, you know, the oils and the deep conditioner, the rice water rinses, I still saw my hair improving, growing, thickening, getting shinier. My texture was changing just based off of my food and the different things that I put in my body. That is so, so important. And I know, like, for me, when I was younger, even like up to like 2 years ago, before I just started doing this, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I was just doing like the products and stuff. And yes, it was helping. But once I did the products and changed my eating, drinking more water and taking my vitamins, that's when they both came together and really just like changed my hair for the better. I know for me, like when I straightened my hair, that's when I really saw the difference. Not only the length, but more importantly for me was the thickness of my hair, because it looks like I have a lot of hair, but when I straighten it, it's like paper. And I used to hate, like, I would straighten my hair, but I was very like insecure about it. And once I started doing these things, I saw my hair getting thicker, and I noticed it even more when it was straight, because then I could really see how thick it got. Y'all, let me just tell you, It works. These things work. I would not lie to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, take your notes and please do these things. I'm telling you, it works so well. It changed my hair journey for the better. If you guys want me to do a video on how I do my deep conditioners, that routine, or even just my hair routine in general, a daily style, whatever, please comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy.